So thank you everyone for joining us this morning, and especially on a wonderful weekday. So today I'm going to talk about reimagining workplace excellence, primarily focused on agentic and general AI-based future of recognition and well-being. Like Dr. Bhatia said, the future of HR is going to be embedded with artificial intelligence. Before I jump into talking about my presentation today, I do also want to do a quick product launch. So we are launching in the UAE for the first time an agentic AI in rewards and recognition as a concept in our platform. This is the first ever rewards and recognition platform in the world who has agentic AI built in it, and we're the only ones who've done that. So what an agentic AI experience does for rewards and recognition, I have a really quick video to start off and showcase that, and then we'll jump into my presentation, which has details around it as well. Product, clicking on buttons, just through a chat scenario, you can chat with the bot, and the bot can help you recognize people just by saying, hey, I want to recognize XYZ. Or if you want to redeem your reward points, you just write to a chatbot that, hey, just do this for me, and the agentic AI will do it for you. So it's a very next level experience where you don't need configurations in a platform for people to learn. They just go, they chat with an agent, and the agent does the job for them. And this is really revolutionary if you think in a world where we are training managers and employees how to use platforms. Here you're just saying a single sentence and your work is getting done for you. So this was around how we as AdvantageClub.ai are innovating rewards recognition and well-being using agentic and other types of AI. And a lot of conversation has happened around AI. You must have heard a lot about it, read a lot about it. Dr. Bhatia spoke a little bit about AI today. So let me also do a quick quiz to identify how well do people in this room understand AI. There are different types of AI. Everyone in HR Tech must have heard or talked about it. But we can just do a quick knowledge check. Should we do a quick quiz? Is anyone up for it? Okay, cool. So the first question is, if a platform reminds managers about employees' birthdays and work anniversaries, and a platform automatically sends timely greetings on people's birthdays and anniversaries, which technology is this? Automation? That's the right answer. So this is automation. This is not AI. If you have an automated structure where there are predefined rules and the system is automatically functioning based on those rules, it is automation. Second, if a tool analyzes employee behavior patterns, predicts burnout risks, and provides proactive recommendations, what type of AI is this? Agentic? No, this is not agentic. This is machine learning and data mining. Prediction of somebody's behavior and analyzing data basis somebody's past history or what they've done on a particular platform is a core example of machine learning or mining their data. And this can be used for future predictive analysis, say if a person is at risk of attrition or not. Third is, if a rewards platform allows employees to redeem their points by saying, hey, just redeem on lifestyle, and the platform is able to do that, which technology powers this experience? Agent. I just gave that example in my videos. This is agentic AI, where you are telling a tool to do something and the tool is doing that for you. Fourth, an AI-driven recognition platform crafts detailed and heartfelt appreciation messages tailored to an employees' achievements and contributions, and work style. So if I am, say for example, writing a citation for somebody and saying good job, and the recognition platform is able to enhance my good job message into a nice 4-liner, beautifully crafted, what technology is this? Agentic? Gen? This is Gen. So Gen is where you are able to utilize AI to enhance whatever you're doing. So like you might have seen in LinkedIn, right? When you write a message on LinkedIn or you write a post on LinkedIn and you can use Gen AI to enhance that writing. That is a classic example of this. Fifth, if a recognition platform allows the manager to maybe be awarded by just saying reward Dave, what technology is this? Agentic. Again, this was in my video, so it is agentic, where you're telling an agent to do something, to reward somebody, and automatically that reward goes through. So this was around, how AI is different, whether it's Gen AI, agentic AI, data mining, personalization. Now let's talk about the evolution of AI leading to agentic AI today. So phase one, like I said, started with rule-based automation. Years ago, automation as a concept was always available when AI was nowhere in the picture. And automation is where you saw a lot of rule-based scenarios play out, where you don't have to manually do anything. You create a rule and the system automatically keeps doing things for you. Post-rule-based automation started reactive AI. Like I gave you an example of data mining and machine learning. That started happening in the 2000s itself. Third is where predictive AI and machine learning came into the play, where you had recommendation engines. Say for example, you're on Facebook and Facebook recommends people to you to add as friends basis who is your network. All of that comes under predictive AI. Fourth is conversational AI, which is non-LLM. So a lot of us saw a lot of chatbots back in the 2000s, 2013s, where there were a lot of chatbots who would have predefined rules, and you would interact with the chatbot. But at the end, it's not technically an LLM because it doesn't smartly answer a question out of syllabus. But if you're asking them a question which is in their syllabus, then that conversational AI in a non-LLM manner became really easy. For example, a lot of us use chatbots when we are talking to customer care chatbots, right? So you have a fixed set of questions, and if you ask those, you get appropriate answers without the need of a human being answering the questions. Then we started getting large language models, LLMs. ChatGPT came in place, where even if you're asking a question to that LLM beyond their predefined rules, they are able to smartly answer. Not only that, they understand and learn about your behavior from your answers, and then gives you even more relevant answers in the future. The future of AI is agentic, where you will start seeing AI not just answering questions, but also doing the tasks for you. So how does this link with rewards and recognition, employee well-being, and employee engagement? So let's first talk about rule-based automation. If you want to implement rule-based automation in your recognition strategy, the most easiest way is to create a framework where you have celebrations and automated recognition happening on certain predicted dates. For example, birthdays, anniversaries. Somebody is completing 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. These are predictive events which you know will eventually happen. So no human being needs to manually do that. You can use automation to streamline your entire recognition by automatically enabling these wishes and recognitions and awards on the day in a specific time as well. Beyond rule-based automation, if you want to talk about data mining and machine learning, how can you implement that in your recognition programs? So by using data mining, you would be able to get really good insights about your users. You would also be able to dynamically trigger rewards. Say for example, somebody completes a KPI, The system automatically identifies that this person has completed a KPI and the reward trigger happens in real time without anyone manually triggering it. It also helps in doing really nice analysis around teams. Who in my team has been under-rewarded? Or is there a manager bias being shown through my rewarding structure? Data mining and reactive AI can help you identify those. Predictive AI can be also implemented in recognition programs by creating recommendations for employees to redeem their points on. And this is really important because every time, every HR forum we talk about how flexibility for employees is really important. How they need to be given choices. But by giving choices and more choices, we have entered a world where people have too many choices. When I have 1,000 places where I can redeem my reward points on, I will end up missing the ones which are most relevant to me. And that is where predictive AI comes into play, where basis my history, say I am a coffee lover and I maybe use Starbucks a lot, it starts suggesting me other coffee brands which could be more relevant to me as well. Conversational AI in a non-LLM structure can also be implemented by creating these predefined awarding workflows. Like for example, I don't know if you've seen certain businesses do that on WhatsApp, where you say you want to track your package, where a certain order is, and you go on their WhatsApp bot, and the WhatsApp bot interacts with you and says that, okay, enter your tracking ID or select the product you're trying to track, and by just a simple chat workflow, it identifies and tells you where your package is. The same can be done in recognition, where a chatbot simply gives you options to reward, to recognize, to redeem, to maybe look at your benefits, and you select those options and basis your selection, the chatbot eventually gives you an answer or gets something done for you. LLMs is really cool if you want to implement them in your recognition structure. The first cool thing which LLM does is it helps you enhance your citations. So, say for example, you want to award 100 people. Now, if I have to award 100 people in my team, I have to write 100 messages for them. Now, if I give the same good job to everybody, it doesn't make any impact. But I can use an LLM to create multiple types of messages which are automatically generated and help me award 100 people with 100 different citations. I don't know a lot of really cool English, grammatically accurate, fancy words. Doesn't matter, LLM helps me do that. It also helps in customizing badges. So one of the things which companies usually struggle with is I want to change my badge, or I want to create a bunch of cool, thank you badges, or maybe a festival is coming up. I want to create maybe an Eid Mubarak badge, for example. Getting those badges created is a pain because every time you have to go to your design team and get that done. But thanks to LLMs, you can do that dynamically in minutes, if not seconds. Agentic AI is the future, and to implement Agentic AI in your programs, the way AdvantageClub has done it is in 2 ways. The first is the awarding and nomination flow itself. So just by interacting with a chatbot, you can say that, hey, I want to reward, or I want to give a thank you to Bhatia ji for organizing this amazing event. And the agent tells me, great, do you mean Dr. R.L. Bhatia? And you say yes. And do you want to give a thank you card? You say yes, and that's it. The thank you card goes to Dr. Bhatia. So it's really easy to kind of award somebody by just typing a couple of words instead of going into a tool and learning how to do that. The same thing can be also implemented for reward point redemption. I can say that, hey, redeem my points on Kareem. And the agent says, hey, okay, you have 200 AED, do you want to redeem the whole thing? And you say, no, I want to redeem on 100 AED, and the bot kind of just automatically redeems on a Kareem voucher of 100 AED, gives it to you, and you can apply it. So this was around how you can implement different forms of AI in your recognition programs. I also want to talk about reimagining the workplace excellence, and we have a wonderful framework created for that. Our framework is called the HEART framework. The HEART framework consists of 5 elements. The first is health, second is engagement, third is acknowledgement, fourth is recognition, and fifth is helping people thrive. Each of these forms a really important part when we talk about HEART. So first let's talk about health, then engage, then acknowledge, then recognize, and then thrive. First let's talk about health. Health is where what we call it as the AdvantageClub care module, where you can drive better employee health, eventually leading to better productivity, better happiness, and eventually better ROI itself. So for driving better health, one format which has been really popular of late is to drive healthy habit formation initiatives for employees in organizations. By healthy habit formation, I mean you encourage people to say walk 10,000 steps a day, or eat 4 fruits in a day, or drink 10 glasses of water in a day. By creating a well-being structure for people where they can monitor their steps, their calories, and it all links back to your smartwatches or your Google Fit or your Apple Health, it helps in driving better well-being for employees. You can also add again, AI in this particular bit by giving automated reminders. Like I have water drinking reminders set in my app. So every 1 hour it reminds me to drink water. It can also give really smart nudges around, hey, your health checkup was maybe 1 year ago. It's time to maybe do your health checkup again. Basis your health checkup, do a nice health risk analysis, and tell employees where they're lacking or what they need to do. So the whole health framework can be easily digitized by using the Advantage Care module. Engagement is where we define flexible benefits, and like I said, flexibility is very, very core to what employees want today. So instead of giving them a standardized gym membership, give them an option to choose what they want. Like I don't go to the gym, but I have a very stressful job, so I do yoga, I do meditation. So basis what is preference to me, the tool should be able to give me the option to quickly choose what I want. Here also you can utilize AI to 1, give personalized recommendations, 2nd, give really smart analytics on what utilization is happening in terms of my product or my users or my employees, and how, in what category the usage is becoming more versus which ones are not that used. Third is moments that matter. Now moments that matter is something that most organizations run today, where every employee's life cycle is consisting of wonderful moments. The moment they join the organization, the moment they complete a year, when they have a particular birthday or anniversary, when they get a promotion, when they have different events in their life cycle as an organization. Those moments are really, really necessary to be recognized at that point in time. So to engage to moments that matter, you should be able to do automated rewards, digital badges, especially in today's structure where people do like to keep mementos. There should be a way to give certificates, print them out, keep them on your desk, etc. And a custom automated award creation framework should also be enabled for people to keep changing that over time. Next we have acknowledge. Acknowledge is where you can link performance to rewarding. Typically, mostly what we see in terms of rewards and recognition is culture-led rewards. What is becoming more and more prevalent nowadays is also performance-led rewards. There is always this constant tussle between HR and finance to pull out those budgets for rewarding, right? Performance-led rewards helps you remove that tussle, because you are directly linking your rewarding structure with performance, which is a direct impact on the top line of a business or on the ROI of an organization. So here, what we've done is through our performance-led award framework, we link with all your CRMs, ERPs, basis people's targets. They can see what are the KPIs, what do they get when they achieve those KPIs, where they are right now in terms of achievements, and like a nice fancy leaderboard which is competitive in nature and helps people kind of see where they are and motivates them to also do better. Recognize is culture-based recognition, which is the most common today. A lot of organizations do spot awards, quarterly awards, annual awards, exceptional awards for exceptional achievements. It is important to use technology to digitize the policy for these culture-led awards. It just becomes not only easy for managers to award them, it also becomes easy for employees to understand which cultural values I should follow or what core values I should align myself with to be able to be eligible for awards. It also makes it very transparent because through a social feed I can keep seeing where people are, who is getting awarded, why they're getting awarded, and again it motivates me to also become one of those people who would receive an award in the future. Lastly, I think sorry, this is a little slow. So let's come to T of the heart framework, which is thrive. Thriving is related to belongingness. As an employee, and we all spoke about it. I think Her Excellency spoke about it when she was on stage. That this generation really cares about how they feel when they are at work. It's not just about getting a paycheck anymore, it's about, do I feel I belong to that particular organization? And creating a community-led program really helps people thrive, really helps people build that belongingness. Communities could be around fun team challenges, which people have as a group to achieve a milestone together. It could also be being part of interest-based groups of like-minded individuals. Like say, for example, I love hiking. If I can identify in my company of 1,000 people that there are 20 people who love hiking as much as me, then maybe on the weekends we can catch up and we can go hiking. So creating interest-based groups not only helps me thrive, it gives me another reason to stay back in my organization. Like I remember when me and my co-founder Saurabh, we were working in Microsoft, we were part of a lot of groups and they had a lot of groups you could be a part of. Like I was part of the horse riding group, I used to arrange a lot of events there. Saurabh was part of the, they had a fun cards group where they used to catch up after work and play cards. And I remember when we were leaving Microsoft, his major pain point was he would not have access to that group. Because you create a culture in which you create a family within your workplace and you don't then want to leave that family and your retention becomes more stronger. Communities also helps you drive support or purpose-driven groups. Say, for example, supporting new parents or supporting people who are from different parts of the world and they need different types of help. You could have a support group around, say, network of women or ability for the disabled. So all your DEI initiatives can be driven there as well. You can have cause-based communities. Maybe I like to volunteer. I could find other volunteers in my organization who would do that for me. So it also links back to your CSR initiatives. And of course, you can use AI to nudge people to be part of communities and participate in events which are most relevant to them. So just to wrap up quickly, I want to talk about the impact of a reward and recognition program. It has been proven by various researchers, you can check those online, that a recognized employee is 4 times more likely to be engaged. It has a higher retention rate by 55% if you are recognized by seniors. And when you are recognized by both peers and seniors, doesn't even have to be monetary. If you're getting thanked on a regular basis, if you're getting recognized in a, say, hey, good job, kudos on a regular basis, your retention rate increases by 78%. For a rewards and recognition program to be effective, it is also important to have the right metrics. These are the home metrics which we track. So for us to say that the program is effective, the budget utilization should be at least 95%. Redemption should be at least 90%. Retention, by defining retention, it should be, say, you look at the people who have been rewarded versus the cohort of people who have not been rewarded. The difference in retention between these two cohorts should be at least 55% to actually say that your recognition programs are working. So I want to end with a statement by His Highness itself, and like I said, he's always been a very big propagator of employee happiness, and I love that about UAE, right? So end of the day, employee happiness becomes a core factor to drive better retention, to create happier workplaces, and a happy employee creates happy customers itself. So thank you so much for your time today. Like I said, I'm nice to be happy to chat, and a little running behind, so I will not pause for questions, but I can chat with you during the break itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Smiti. Appreciate it.